We're wrapping up our bias definition journey by covering religious biases. According to the FBI, a religious bias is a preformed negative opinion or attitude towards a group of persons who share the same religious beliefs regarding the origin and purpose of the universe and the existence or non-existence of a supreme being. For example, Catholics, Jews, Protestants, and atheists. The FBI has provided a list representing most of the major religions in the United States. A general explanation is provided for each religion. Neither this list of religions nor the definitions provided are all-inclusive. In many instances, a law enforcement officer will become aware of a victim's religious affiliation by information provided by the victim or by people who have a personal relationship with the victim. Bear with me as we work our way through this long list. Without a doubt, you'll pick up on one or two new pieces of information that will help you in your reporting. As I define the religions, we will highlight the hate crime classifications for that group. We will include the full definition for the group in the video description. A Buddhist is a person who follows the religion of Eastern or Central Asia that grew out of the teachings of Siddhartha Gautama, the Buddha or Enlightened One. People of this faith believe that suffering is inherent in life and that one can be liberated from it by mental and moral self-purification by following the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path in order to reach nirvana. Catholics are people who follow the monotheistic religion of Catholic Christianity, especially that of the Roman Catholic Church. Followers of this faith believe the teachings of the Bible and place emphasis on church traditions, including the historical continuity of the church, the Pope as the head of the church, and the requirement of celibacy of those in the priesthood. Eastern Orthodox may also be referred to as Russian Orthodox, Greek Orthodox, or other variations. They are people who follow the monotheistic religion of the Eastern Christian Church. This faith follows the teachings of the Bible and church traditions, accords primacy of honor to the Patriarch of Constantinople as head of the church, and adheres to the decisions of the First Seven Ecumenical Councils and the Byzantine Rite. A Hindu person observes the traditions and practices of the dominant religion of India, which include acceptance of the sanctity of the Vedas, the understanding of one divine reality manifested in multiple forms, acceptance of the laws of karma, dharma, belief in reincarnation, and the ultimate spiritual goal of enlightenment. Islamic followers practice the monotheistic religion of Muslims, which includes belief in Allah as the sole deity and in Muhammad as his prophet. Practitioners of the Islamic faith follow the teachings of the Quran and practice the 5 pillars of Islam: praying, fasting during Ramadan, almsgiving, pilgrimage, and declaration of faith. Jehovah's Witnesses follow the religion founded by Charles Taze Russell. Members witness by distributing literature and by personal evangelism of beliefs in the theocratic rule of God, the sinfulness of organized religions and governments, and an imminent millennium. The activities of Jehovah's Witnesses are governed by the Watchtower Society, which makes all major decisions, interprets the Bible, and counsels witnesses using Watchtower materials. Members of the faith are often seen giving generously of their time and proclaiming their faith in teaching in private homes. The Jewish people identify themselves as members of the religious or ethnic group that descended from the ancient Hebrews and is characterized by belief in one transcendent God who revealed himself to Abraham, Moses, and the Hebrew prophets. Jewish religious practice is based in the Hebrew scripture, the Torah, and rabbinic law and customs. Mormons follow the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, tracing their modern origin to Joseph Smith and accepting the Book of Mormon as Scripture. Latter-day Saints consider the following writings to be Scripture: the Holy Bible, the Book of Mormon, another testament of Jesus Christ, the Doctrine and Covenants, and the Pearl of Great Price. Mormons are often associated with members of the faith who serve as full-time volunteer missionaries in the U.S. and abroad. The multiple religions group category is for those who demonstrate a commitment or devotion to religious faith or observance based upon multiple faiths. Other Christians encompass the people who follow other denominations or non-denominational religions based on the life and teachings of Jesus Christ, but not described above. Examples of these religions include Metaphysical Christ Church Unity, Spiritualist, Unity/Unitarianist, Unity Church, Universalist, and other metaphysical. Other religions is set aside for a person who follows other non-Christian religions not described above. Examples of these religions include the Baha'i Faith, Jainism, Shintoism, Taoism, Tenriko, Wicca, and Zoroastrianism. A Protestant is a person who follows the monotheistic religion of Christianity that is not part of the Catholic or Eastern Orthodox faith. Members of this faith affirm the Reformation principles of justification by faith alone, the priesthood of all believers, and the primacy of the Bible as the only source of revealed truth. Moreover, believers deny the universal authority of the Pope, and some churches are governed by federated councils on the local, national, and international levels. Sikhs are people who follow the monotheistic religion of India, founded about 1500 by Guru Nanak and marked by rejection of idolatry and caste. Sikhs follow the teachings of 10 gurus, study from the religion's primary sacred text, and worship in gurdwaras. Some members of the Sikh faith may be distinguished by the dastar and 5 religious articles: Kesh, Kanga, Kara, Kachera, and Kirpan. Sikhism is its own distinct religion and is not considered a blend of Hinduism or Islam. In the United States, the majority of people wearing a turban are most likely to be a member of the Sikh faith. Sikhs from South Asia were also considered an ethno-religious category in the 2020 census. An agnostic is a person who believes the existence or nature of an ultimate reality, such as a deity, is unknown and probably unknowable. Atheists do not believe in the existence of a deity. And with that, we've reached the end of the categories the FBI has set aside. As noted, there's a way to classify every religion here, even if not specifically mentioned. Also with that, we've finished our deep dive into the bias classifications. Next, we'll be covering the criteria needed for a crime to be classified as a hate crime.